Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? This actually kind of links into the other one to have a look at. I did see this, and the creator got a bunch of fucking hate for it by just peak Twitter users. Just the most stupid of stupid Twitter users who were like, oh, well, you didn't give me tons of, like, I think one of the things was, they were calling the creator racist because it didn't have, like, a bunch of black hairstyles. The model's 115 euros. This level of model would normally cost you, without it being customizable, would normally cost you in the range of, like, at least a couple hundred. Easily. Ender Mongolia. Yes, Ender Mongolia. Like, Twitter users are absolutely fucking stupid. Like, this model existing is a public service. Yeah, that was one of the main reasons. Also, then there was this other dumb thing where people were like, oh, well, all of the characters using this look the same. It's like, well, yeah, it's gonna have the same style of art, yeah, because it's a customizable model. Like, what did you think would happen? Again, 115 euros for this. This would normally be a couple $100 without the customization. This level of customization, honestly, like, they would get away with charging at least 1,000 for it. It being as cheap as it is insane. And then the other problem is a bunch of people are buying the model and then just giving it out. They're just like, oh, here, just have it. It's like, no, you can't just, like, give away the model files to somebody just because. Like, that's not how that works. Oh, yeah, it's definitely much, much bulkier in terms of memory. There's certain programs you can't load it into. Because of that. But as, like, a general, like, VTube Studio stuff, like, yeah, that's perfectly fine for that. This is really cool. And the thing that I wanted to talk about in relation to VTubing, and this is just content creation in general. So, should you build your entire brand before starting stream? This is a thing that's very common in the VTuber world, where people, like, they'll be V-tweeters, right? They will just do tons and tons of stuff. They'll spend tons of money before ever starting stream. So I wanted to watch. I started watching this yesterday, but I thought it was good stream content. So here we are now.
That just reminds me of something. So, you know, my artist.
Also, I think those are embedded into the... Yeah, those are embedded into the video.
So he makes, like, a lot of YouTuber models, right? So I was, like, checking out one of his other models because she has a really beautiful model. And that was, like, a month ago. So I was on her channel and I was watching. She was, like, really chill. She was, like, really cozy. She already quit. Imagine,
like, getting a VTuber model ready, getting all your stream art ready, a month after starting, you're just like, nah, I'm done. I'm good. Like, start with a free... Like, it's the same thing with just general content creation. Start with either free or cheap stuff. If you want to start doing YouTube, you don't need a Shure SM7B. You don't need an expensive camera. You don't need studio lights. Get a cheap web... If you don't have a webcam, you probably have a webcam. If you don't have a webcam, you can get a webcam for like $100. Get yourself some cheap USB mic for like, I don't know, $30, $40. That's all you need. even then you probably have a headset mic. And if we're talking about doing VTubing, there are free models out there, or, you know, you can get a PNG done. I get why people would want to have an actual model from the start, but there are free models out there that you can use. There are really cheap models. Use the Game Boy camera as a webcam. Actually, if you could work out how to do that, that would be a selling point. But, yeah, no.
I was like, what? and that's a very detailed model. Like very detailed art. So that was like probably like a 800 VTuber model.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, she quit.
Yeah, the difference with Sea-Dog VA though is he can lose $1,000 and he won't even notice it being gone. Like that's the difference, right? Like if you're gonna start VTubing and you have a multi-million sub channel, like, you know, if you, like, it doesn't matter then, right? But if you're someone who is just, like, you know, starting out, maybe don't do that initially.
I was like, what? Bro,
get your feet wet and, like,
why are you leaving?
You know, start doing stuff. See if you like it.
And that made me like Fing. There are a lot of people like that who like buy all the assets before streaming even once. And that's like always so perplexing to me, because how do you know you will even like streaming?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of sad about that.
I must be getting old. This whole VTubing thing is foreign to me. It's just mocap on a stream. That's all it is. Nothing too special. And you have big anime titties.
Maybe she will come back.
Which is very important.
With another model, but what's she gonna do with this one?
People don't want to show their face and then use that. Some people show their face, right? Like there are people like Aethel who show their face. There are people like Bao who stream. Geary that stream. But it's not even just not wanting to show your face. It's wanting to just have a different online persona, I guess. Some people don't want to show their face, and that's fine. But others, it's just, you know, especially if you're a female, right? A lot of people will immediately judge you based on how you look. And if you're just a cute anime girl, yeah, people are going to judge you for being a cute anime girl. But at the same time, you can just show up on stream in, like, nothing if you want. Also, some people just want to bring their OC to life. There's also that.
I guess I really jumped the gun. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get this mentality. Like, streaming in the first place...
I like a background music.
Maybe the music is loud, actually. I feel like streaming in the first place is for yourself. So, like... I was streaming Fate Grand Order, and that's by no means a popular game. They have, like, a really dedicated...
It used to be. Not anymore, though. It's been a while.
Fan base, obviously, but they are not, like... That's not, like, Genshin or...
Sure.
or Honkai Star.
Yeah, not anymore.
Levels of, like, interaction. That's, like... That's like a niche within a niche. Anyways.
Well, even at its peak, Grand Order wasn't even like... It was big in Japan, obviously, but like gacha games didn't really pick up until like Genshin and stuff sort of came along.
So yeah, I was like streaming for the most part to literally nobody.
I together with another person told Chris Titus early to invest in sound. He was happy that I did. It helped a lot for his talent. Well, the problem with investing in sound is... Even if I was to get myself, like, a $10,000, like, audio server, I don't fucking know what I'm doing with sound. I'm just, like, tweaking things until I think it sounds fine. I'm not an audio engineer. But I do think, like, there is a point of diminishing returns, right? there is definitely a big upgrade going from a Logitech webcam microphone or like a headset microphone to a Blue Yeti. But once you're at a Blue Yeti, like the difference between a Blue Yeti and then a nice mic like a Shure SM7B is very minimal. And then if you're going from a Shure SM7B with just a standard Yamaha mixer, going from that to an upgrade past that, it costs so much more and has so little improvement over that. Female streamers judge way harsher on looks, very true. They're also more prone to being stalked by creeps, also very true. VTubing mitigates that. I would say, yeah, mitigates is fair. It doesn't stop it, but it does definitely reduce it.
Until like Andromeda came around, and then he was like my only viewer for a long time. And then we kind of like hung out. And there were like a few people who came in and went and left again. And they were like, I mean,
I know that feeling.
That's all cool and all, but I'm like still gonna stream my game, you know?
Exactly.
In the first place, I mean, I would have played FGO anyways, right? So I might as well stream it.
Fair.
Doesn't
yeah, I
really
get
matter
that.
how many people even watch me. That was kind of my mindset. Yeah. So I don't really understand this whole hoopla about making all of these. I know a bunch of people like this, and most of them are already burnt out, which I'm like, why not like just stream it like
the Camilla right, the Camilla situation. Yeah.
There's a lot of people that plan on making that career without thinking in advance.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, that's actually a good point. There's a lot of people who start content creation, who start like VTubing, any of this stuff, and their intention from the start is, I'm gonna make this a job. It's like, dude, you have like one viewer. This is not a job yet. Do it well, enjoy it, build a community, but this is not a job. Do not plan your life around it being a job. Do not even consider it being a job until you have an audience.
I just kind of wonder, what do you get out of like streaming? Like making your entire brand? But you don't know what kind of streamer you want to be. At the end, this is gonna... I mean, it's gonna start feeling like a job because you have set all of these expectations for the people who are gonna come in. That's actually interesting because I saw... someone exactly... By the way, this is not a reincarnation of someone who was like another VTuber.
Sure.
This is like someone who just started.
Sure, that's different, right? If you're like leaving a company and then you come back as an indie and you like, you know, you're like Doki Bird or Mint or like Kason, and you want to get like, as soon as you leave the company, you come back and then you get or like Nimi, you come back and then get a really expensive model straight away. That's very different because you're starting up with a big audience.
Also, yeah, I think she started following me today or something like that. No, but I saw that. I was like, now I don't want to be like go around. That's why, and like tell people how to like do like live streams or anything like that. That's also why I don't name anyone. But like, I still am allowed to have opinions on like the general idea.
Sure, yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Actually, yeah, Doobie's a much better example because, like, Mint went a bit with her old model. Nimi obviously has the chibi model.
Yeah, just...
Doki used her old model for a while. But, like, Doobie came back straight away with, you know, the $10,000 camera setup.
So, yeah, if you're like... If you want to be like a streamer, just stream.
Yeah.
That's like the...
Yeah, it's the same thing about YouTube. People ask me, like, how do I be a YouTuber? Just fucking make a video. I don't know, man.
If you have a PNG or not, I even had one. And like, I started streaming, I had nothing. I was like... I didn't even bother getting like a PNG or anything. I was like...
Not even a free model.
Yup, time for FGO. Hop on stream, hop on Twitch, start streaming. And then got like a pre-made model.
Mm.
Oh look, it's cool.
Is it possible to set up the streaming setup from the gaming setup? Yeah, you just dual PC setup. Yeah, you play the games on one PC and then you run the VTuber software on the streaming PC. This is the way a lot of people do it.
Not more, anyways. But yeah. I think you should like...
And dual PC is not that hard, it's just
want,
obviously expensive because 2 PCs.
The rest you can still figure out later. And I already had my lore. Like, I had already my entire lore planned out.
VTuber lore is such a weird one to me. The fact that people like make such a big deal about the lore of their character, and half the time they never mention it after the first couple of days.
So I already know what I was gonna look like and what all my story was gonna be about, but I still I was like can I like just play my games, you know, without all of this stuff? Like I just want to chill, you know.
Yeah, you
you
don't have. Here's the thing, you don't have to. If you're gonna be a VTuber, you don't have to have lore. You could just do it.
Exist and stream. Yeah. So I did that. Now I'm here. Now with our actual direction now. But it was also like with the help with a lot of people, because I'm like a broke bitch, right? I didn't have a job before this. I was like a student, but I also didn't have a part-time job because my anxiety was pretty bad. So it was like everyone made this possible after I already like had an audience. Yeah. We may not have a lot, but we have each other.
Lore makes sense for corpos, yeah, for sure.
Chat.
Well, also, I'm not saying don't do lore, right? If you think lore's fun, like, go ahead and do it, but you don't have to.
Headpad. Wink. Okay.
No, you can do all of this on, well, you have to run software through Wine, but yeah, you can certainly go and do it on Linux. That was fun. I like that.